The analyzer also provides the ability to perform moving metrics on your data. To get to the moving metrics window, go to the Tools drop-down menu in the channel selector and click on Moving Metrics. Now, before I get into what each aspect in this window does and how to use it, I'd like to detail what exactly is done when you apply moving metrics. Well, first, the data is gathered, and that is the data that is specified currently in the channel selector window. In this example, it will be the x-axis of the 16G DC acceleration, its waveform, it will not be filtered, and its time span will be between 300 and 1100 seconds. Now, if any integration or detrending has been specified, these will be applied after that data has been exported. So once the integration and detrending has been applied, the moving metrics aspects start now. So once you've gathered your data, that is when the moving metrics can start doing their work. First, the data is split up into non-overlapping chunks of a specified window size. The window being how much of the data to look at in each chunk. As you can see in the bottom of the metric selection window, our current window size is 1 second, which is 3,302 samples. So that means that the data will be split up into 3,302 data point samples, and then the metric will be applied. Each one of those sections then has the metric applied to it. The metric is whatever you've checked in the metric selection section. So for example, if I were to select mean, max, dominant frequency, it will perform a mean on each one of those sections, a max on each one of those sections, and will calculate the dominant frequency and amplitude of those sections. Each one of the non-overlapping sections will have this applied and then will be reduced to a single scalar value. The scalar values produced by these metrics will then be what are plotted. So for example, if I were to click plot, you can see that 3 plots appear. One for the peak frequency and amplitude, one for the acceleration's maximum, and one for the mean. This is very helpful in reducing the data points that you see, makes it a lot easier to understand what's going on. Plot button will plot each of the specified moving metrics with the plot smoothing applied as well. So after the moving metrics have been calculated, plot smoothing will be applied before plotting the graphs. When exporting the data using the export button, this will not be the case. Plot smoothing will not be applied, and the data will be exported exactly as it outputs from the moving metric calculations.